Hello everybody. This right here is, if not the fastest, one of the fastest 512 section selector panels. Basically what that means is that it can have 512 different unique signature outputs. So this looks really cool and everything, like, ooh, so pretty full. But I know when I look at really big builds, I have a hard time understanding it from just this outside view. So I figured I'll just give you a brief overview of what every single thing does. So it's really pretty simple. All it is, so first off, I should probably make this point, I used an octal system where it's kind of laggy just because I'm recording and stuff. So it might operate a little bit slowly, but I used an octal system, so 8 times 8 is 64 times 8 is 512. So basically I have 8 different one of these things, as you can see, and each one of these 8 has 8 different sections, and at each section there's 8 different torches. So that's all pretty simple. So let's just take, wow, so frames. Let's just take this one for example. Right here, you know what, let's power it first. So this is going to, just as an example of what it does, this is going to be the 8th section, and that's the 8th section down there. Let's make it 8th section. That's like 5th torch and 3rd section, and then you hit this, and within 10 ticks that will already be powered. And that's 10 redstone ticks. So it's already powered, it's up here, that's the one unique output. So this is the 8th one, so it goes, holy smokes, these frames. Okay, I'm going to turn on my render distance, sorry. Okay, hopefully that will help a little bit. But, so it's pretty simple. I have the signal going from there, just being retained and going into this side, and I have it going into this side. Now on this side, this is a section selector, so there's a section here, a section here, a section here, a section here, and a section here. However, depending on how strong the redstone signal is, it will only allow the signal through at a certain point. So right here, it's only allowing the signal through here, and that is the 2nd section. So that turns off all of these. Then we have the slightly more complicated section, the single torch power, and it is the which torch is it? It's this one. So right here, it all empowers instantaneously, which makes this block go up in 1 tick. So this entire section actually only takes 3 ticks to operate. The rest of it is like other stuff. So these entire sections only take 3 ticks to operate, and I can show you a little bit more in depth of how I did it. So let's just look at this end one, for example. All of them, they unpower on that specific region, and when they unpower, you can't really tell from this end part, but when they unpower, these blocks will go onto this position, and then they'll push up. So pretty basic, and then it goes into this little torch line, and that will unpower every single one on a specific one. So pretty basic, not that much. And I'd also like to say that so each one of these 8 is actually triggered individually. So it actually cuts down a lot of lag, as opposed to unpowering the torch, one torch on each of these 8. I made it so that if we get a good angle, none of these torches down here are unpowered, and none of them are unpowered on the rest of the one. So you'll only be receiving the redstone lag for less than 10 redstone ticks of just this section. So the way that I did that is I had my section selector, and the section selector is pretty easy. It just selects whichever section this is. So the section selector here is like this, and it's putting down this block, or this block is just to update it because it's bud switched. It's putting down, all of these blocks are down, but right now this one is selected. See how it's powered, and this one allows the signal to go through here. So the selector panels do change as I shift those around, but basically the signal will only go through on one of them, because each one of these signals from the selector panel up here is split individually. Next off, I would just like to show a little trick that I learned from, I think it's Munin and some numbers, but I'd say he's like the go-to comparator signal guy. After reading his blog and stuff, I learned a lot of different tricks, and this is actually the fastest way to retain a signal. So this block right here will have the same strength as this block, and basically what this is, and it will only go in one tick. So this entire section only takes one tick to power, even though there's multiple repeaters, whereas if you try to like do a comparator, block, a dust, a block, then another comparator, that's actually slower than doing it like this, so it cuts down on the number of ticks. So as I change this, the different sections will select, and this makes it go extremely fast because it's just this cool little trick. And sometimes I only had to do 8 of another note. It made it a lot easier to wire because I only had to do 8 of the repeaters, whereas if you had a signal strength up to 15, you would be using every single one of these repeaters and dust so that you could have a stronger signal strength. But since it's 8, I don't need to use repeaters and stuff here, so that makes it a lot easier to wire, and you can actually take signals that might be too strong and just subtract them to equalize it. So I don't have a world download, and I probably won't do one because this is actually my personal world, and it has a whole bunch of other secret projects that I work on and stuff. But if you took something away, or if you would like an explanation, leave a comment. More than happy to hear any comments. And also, just a slight note, I am on a server called ProtoTech, so if you want to learn if you want to be in a group, in a community that builds crazy redstone stuff all in survival, I don't think we're going to build this entire 512, but we might build one of these sections for a little project that I have. Feel free to just IM me, and I'll give you the link to the server application. Applications are constantly open. Right now there's 10 of us, and it's super fun, so if you want to join, feel free. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked, leave a like. Thanks for watching. Even though this pointless thing is buildable in survival, I would not recommend it unless you're going totally ham, especially in single player. This totally did not use cloning. Okay, thank you for watching anyways, so bye, see y'all later.